Geophysics is the science that makes things that are invisible to us visually visible. And earthquakes are one of the tools that can show us what's going on within the earth or within the body of water or any liquid. We have a huge earthquake swarm now in the off the shore of the Reykjanestá in the Reykjanes Peninsula of Iceland. We have seen it just started, and a cluster you can see in the time and the strength of it, and you can see here the location just off the coast of the Reykjanestá in the Reykjanes Peninsula of Iceland, and here again in more detail. We have seen similar to this in the past. Usually the depth of them reduced over time, and in this case you can see it's from 10 kilometers is reduced now to 7 kilometers. Something is rising. The magma, when it rises, it cracks. The bubbling of the magma, the releasing of the gas, creates a small earthquakes and cracks the ground, cracks the rocks, fractures them, and rises up. It's buoyant, and it will reach the surface of the solid rock and create a volcanic eruption. When it is at the depth of the 5 kilometers or slightly less, we will see a undersea eruption. These are the mid-oceanic ridge. It starts from one point and ends gradually, system by system, transfers it through the fault lines, fracture zones. We have seen this before. I have a video about this. This is one of those ones. There is an ongoing huge earthquake cluster at the Reykjanestá. This is the end tip of the Reykjanes Peninsula in the Iceland, and it has started right a few minutes ago and is yet going on. These are the different locations we are now looking at. These are the map just to show where it is. And in the Reykjanes Peninsula, now I mark it for you. You can see that this is the location of the earthquake cluster. At the end, this is where the volcanic systems of the Reykjanes Peninsula start. Usually, such a thing when happening, we expect an eruption. It may not be, but when we look at it, it starts from the depth of the 9 kilometers and rises to the depth of the 3 kilometers. Usually such things are associated with the movement of the plates. I've shown you extension and transform faults on this plate boundary between the American plate and the Eurasian plate. I've speeded it up also. This goes when it starts from one. It goes all through over many years, of course, all to the island of Iceland. And this is speeding up again for you to can see. The depth of the deep magma source in this area is around 10 to 14 kilometers, and that's the base of the earth crust there, lithosphere. Although we may be seeing the transfer of the magma from the deep source to the medium levels or shallow level source in this case, but it may not lead to eruption. It may just be filling up some material. Although due to this, the Orca, which is operating the Svartsengi and Blue Lagoon, these are the geothermal power plants in the Reykjanes Peninsula. They are on the high alert. We're expecting any moment an eruption in the Svartsengi volcanic system, even further down in the Kristavik volcanic system.